That's fine. Speaking of which, before we send... I hope I'm sending them all to the pool and not just dismissing them all. Oops. We got a few troops here, and if they land here and merge with these guys, we might have ourselves a wee little sticky situation going on. Is this a navy or a transport fleet? This looks like a transport fleet rather than navy. This looks like a transport fleet also. So if I put these guys into the water and auto-resolve the battle against these two, I think we'd pretty much mop the floor with them. Wow. Do we want to capture this place? It looks like holding it and keeping it content will be a challenge in itself. So, the army is ready. They have themselves a champion. All we need now is to sort out our general's household. Let's have a look. Nope, I'll get the right screen eventually. Details, general details, household. Now he currently has plus 5% to armour for all units. So we'll have a look what else we have. Is this as big as the pool can get? I'd be interested to find out actually, because if we keep getting more things, more of these household, do they replace others? Anyway, we have equestrian, which 1 to cunning. What a... Wait a minute, wait a minute. This can't be right. 8 zeal? Has he got 8 zeal? No. Am I seeing things here? That's quite high. Where did he get all that zeal from? Cornelius Bassus. Not too shabby. Anyway, plus 5% cavalry morale. 5% chance of wounding enemy agents. Plus 5% morale. Plus 1 to authority. Missile attack range. Missile infantry morale. Evading enemy agents. Minus 1 turns to recover from wounds. Plus 1 to cunning. Plus 1 authority. And plus 1 public order from military presence. This might not be too bad actually, considering that we're going to be in enemy territory, and once we take it, keep the army in there for a little while. This would be helpful, but not quite yet. So I think we either go for the armor or we go for the morale. I think we'll stick with the armor. Right. Okay. So the next question is. First of all, we'll just finish our ship's movements here.
Ready for order. Hard on the oars,
before we contemplate what we're going to do next with Legio Sanguine.
We still have a good wind.
We have good wind. Well, I told you not to eat those big bees this morning, didn't I?
Fleet reporting. That is a day.
Oops, have we come... Oh, we stumbled across something here. Do excuse me, just sort of milling through here. Don't mean to cause any concern. Greetings and salutations. Right, any more factions? Yes, the Namenetes and the Cyrenation. These names, you can't just say them off so quick. You've got to take your time and read them. Right, okay. So if we go to the event messages, no, wrong one. Factions, there we go. And what were they called? Go down, 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 down. It was this one here. But for some reason I can't minimize this screen, and this is now covering up where I need to click. Anyway, they're called the Cyan something or others. Is this in alphabetical order? There, the Cyrenaica. There we are, now we're moving down. Okay, so the Cyrenaica, we can trade with them. They're sort of neutral with us, so this could be profitable.
Honored emissary.
High success chance, excellent.
And I will answer.
Nice, thank you so much. Nice that we could do business, right. Oh, we can actually zoom this map out. Right, alright. You learn something every day. The Namenetes.
Greetings, friend. We will speak together of whatever you wish, but bring words that can warm our...
Okay, so that's the new factions. What we're going to do is we're going to also look at the factions that we were working on before with our non-aggression pact. So I think that was the Editani, if I'm not mistaken. We should have non-aggression treaties with them already.
I welcome
Yeah.
you, worthy speaker. I listen because your people are known to have honor.
I don't think they're going to accept the trade agreement somehow. No, still no better off. Who else did we have non-aggression pacts with? It's a good question. I know Tylis was another one of them. Tylis, yeah.
I welcome you, worthy speaker. I listen because your...
Yeah, it looks as if we're not going to, still not high enough in terms of our relationship, so we'll leave the rest of them for now. Okay, so the diplomacy has been done. We've got one extra trade agreement. So if we go to the trade screen, we can see now value of exports 775 denarii per turn. Very, very useful indeed. Very useful indeed. Our objectives, should we forget them? We have none at the moment. We still need to entirely hold Magna Graecia, which is going to prove a little bit more problematic than capturing Italia. The Etruscan League will be eradicated in the next couple of turns, and that's a nice bonus for that, so we'll get to that very shortly. Be at war with Carthage, not so interested in that just yet. So they're still up and running. Okay. So, yes, the next thing, building work. We have ourselves a building that can be upgraded. Now we can either go for the Amphora Maker, which gives us 100 wealth from industry, plus 5% wealth from agricultural buildings, which we don't have any right now, and plus 10% wealth from all commerce buildings. So that's quite a handy little building here, giving us buffs in pretty much most of the industries. Or we can go for Brickmaker, which is cheaper construction costs and 150 wealth from industry. Is that all? Is that all? I think we'll go for this one. It's a bit more expensive, but better buffs in the long run, I think. So that's that. We can also expand the city. We do have enough growth rate, but I think we'll wait for the next turn for that to happen. And then we'll look at what we're going to build next. Probably some farms. Could do with some farms down here, I think. So that'll be next time. Up here, we're still waiting for this growth to occur. It's looking a little bit sluggish at the moment. We need 3, and it's like that's this darker green is where it will be at the next turn, which is not very quick. So let's have a look. Growth. Current growth rate of 10. I assume that's like a percentage, so maybe 10% accumulated growth. Currently we're at 5%, and we need like 84 required. I don't know if that's actually how it works, but we need another 84 more. Near enough. So as you can see, it's going to take approximately 9 turns at this current rate for us to get to the next level, which is quite a while now. So we need to look at maybe possibly promoting more growth. We have the maximum food bonus. Buildings. Do any of these buildings promote growth if we upgrade them? Not really. You can promote growth by upgrading the settlement. So if we upgrade Roman city to a Roman colonia, we lose a bit of food, but we gain plus 5 growth per turn, so extra wealth and extra garrison as well. I think this could be a reasonable line of inquiry for the next turn or two. It's going to cost us a bit, but I think, seeing as this is going to be our capital, this is going to be our central place of focus for our infrastructure, for our military building, etc., I think we can afford to maybe perhaps upgrade this one. And we have enough coin. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So that's going to be the plan for the next turn in terms of Roma. Spy.
Skills are yours.
Just take her a little bit further north. Or should we? We don't need to poison out this garrison. I mean, it's really pitiful, isn't it? It's only a small town, so she's just going to use her counterintelligence in enemy land, keeping an eye on both sides here, keeping an eye on this forked path, which is a nice place for her to be working. Patavium, quite a large garrison of levy freemen. Let's have a look at their stats. Can we look at their stats here? It means nothing to me. It means nothing to me unless I compare them with my own troops, I suppose. But they don't seem to be. If they're only levy, I wouldn't thought they're mightily tough, and a lot of slingers. Because this is where we're going to be expanding next, so just get a bit of an eyeball on the enemy. For now, let's just make sure they don't intrude in our lands. Okay, so Etruscan League then. I am gonna take my ships, take my transport ships. We can't move any quicker than this. We could force march them. We could force march and then sail them right across. I'm not an expert with how these transport ships work, so you have to bear with me. I don't want to lose this army to some kind of naval battle. It'd be quite a horrific tragedy. Legio Sanguine just cursed from the very start. Right, I think we'll try it. I think we'll try. It's very risky because if we do use the force march, we're going to lose a lot of morale. What's the garrison at Neapolis? Not mightily strong. So if they were to combine their troops and attack, we could lose this, and that would be pretty detrimental to our public order, because they'll take over, public order will drop further, and then we'd have to take it back from them, so public order will drop even further. Really is something we can't afford to happen here.
We hunger for battle.
Because we have a large army, if we take transport ships into the water, as much as it's a little bit of an exploit, it feels like, because of the way that the transport ships work, we should have tons of ships, and therefore we should be able to smash these guys. So I think what we'll do first is ensure that these guys cannot land by battering them down with my own transport fleet. So we'll go into the water here, if we can.
I'm afraid we cannot.
If we can sort out.
For battle. To battle!
Yeah, pretty simple. This should be fairly straightforward. I'm going to auto-resolve it. Whilst the naval battles remain to be glitchy, shall we say. Decisive victory. Let's see, 73% remaining for, 77, 81. So if we go for that one, we actually lost a little bit of men there. We could just kill them.
Waiting for a new course.
Right, okay, let's have a look at our troops here. We did lose quite a few here, so not ideal. What to do? What to do? We could go back, replenish and then go, or we could just literally just charge now. Just sort of off we tot. Now that they've been weakened, they've got much less chance of taking this settlement. Right, I think what we'll do is we'll put this army into a forced march if we can. We can't do it now? No, okay.
Your orders?
I don't want to suffer attrition now either. If we go out to here, do we suffer attrition? Not a damn clue. Not a damn clue.
Fleet reporting.
Right, we're going to go back in here. We'll let them replenish and then we'll take it next time. We'll put them in a forced march and sail across quickly and take it from there. Right, done. Oh, what are we saying here? What are we saying? Does he need to be upgraded?
Command.
He does. Right, so Quintus Cornelius Bassus, his first taste of victory. And he gets to upgrade. So considering we are looking at upgrading his zeal, very similar to our friend Elibo here, I'm going to focus on warrior. So he's now got 9 zeal. Enables the ability Intimidate, War Cry, plus 30% melee damaged inflicted by the commander's unit, and also missile damage as well. So he's a pretty adept fighter. Good to see him on the battlefield to see how good he really is. In fact, we could get rid of this army while we're here as well. Where do they run off to? Yeah, know your damn place.
Commander.
Flexing his muscles a little bit. Okay, right, technology. We have some technology we can now move on to. I did say I was going to focus on some civil this time, so we have iron tools, which gives us a bit of extra wealth from agriculture. Minus 2% to agricultural building construction costs and enables a slave trader. I think that's a nice stepping stone to start with. Plus 2% trade tariff income. That's nice, we have quite a few trade partners. And it now enables us to build a wine trader and a kiln. And plus 2% wealth from all buildings. So both of these are pretty nice, but we can't actually build this without this, so we'll go for that one first. Pretty nifty indeed. Scholarship, dignitaries and a library. And this one is construction based. Plus 1 growth in all provinces per turn. That's nice as well. That is pretty nice, isn't it? Aqueducts and gladiator schools. God, there's just so much, isn't there? So much to consider. Which is good. Spartans continue to pound on Epirus, and it looks like they might have just conquered Apollonia. Where is he going now? Oh, they're going back home to reinforce. Okay. Right, who's this? This is Knossos. They want trade agreement.
You have much,
and
our people
us.
do not wish to become the slaves of envy.
Okay, so they want us to pay them 220 for a trade agreement. The trade agreement is worth 62 per turn. And this is a good promising start, but not quite what I would have hoped. We'd go for that. In fact, if we counter offer and ask them to pay us 500 for the trade, maybe they'll counter offer and just be happy with trade with no payments at all. Or they might just flat out refuse. Nope, not happy. Right, fine. Up yours then. I'm sure they'll be back in a couple of terms. Epirus have been destroyed. Looks like Sparta ended Epirus. We have an increase in rank. Publius something or other Naso. He is our champion, I think. So if we... They've come back for more. Troubled populace in Italia. Whoa, oh, what's happening? What's happening? Ooh, something's got them riled up. No, it hasn't. Everybody's fine. Public order is now plus 14 per turn. This will even itself out in no time. No time at all. Right, let's move these guys. Let's move, move, move. This is Britannia. Look, Britannia. We're here, finally. We'll do a lap of Britannia. We'll sail around. It's like one of those cruises. British Isle cruises. You go around and sail and you see all the sights that there is to see. It's a glorious occurrence. Right, we have another faction we can trade with. The Moridunen. And the Dumnoni. The Demeti? What? Okay, the Demeti and the Dumnunen. Let's have a look then, let's have a look. The D factions, the Demeti. How about we trade? Oh, look at that nice helmet. I like it.
Greetings, friend. We will speak.
Nope. Okay, fine. Don't say I didn't offer my services. And the Dumnoni. You guys want to trade?
You are welcome. Although.
Nope. Alright. Non-aggression pacts, etc. We could go down that route, but until I see that actually working, I'm going to hold off for now. Let's take a quick peek at Tyrus. See if they're increasing any. So the treaties with Tyrus is worth 17. So I'll just double click them and see if we're...
A flapping tongue that speaks without wisdom is not...
Nope, still not happy enough. Still working on them. Okay, my belly's rumbling now, I'm very hungry. Normally when I do an LP halfway through the session it's time to break off for dinner, but this time I'm going to soldier on all the way through the whole session and then eat. How's that sound? So, what's this? Medlan, the Ligeria faction, just stood there gawking. Patavium still not doing anything major. We have 3,000 to spend. Wow, we better not let that go to waste. So still working on our growth rate, so we can't really build anything. And we're just short, I think, of the Roman Colonia, 3,700. So the next turn we should be able to build that. So we'll save our coin to be able to upgrade Roma, and we'll focus instead on ending the Etruscan League. So forced march, a little bit risky,
I don't care how tired you are.